Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds Murder on Eridanos. And we have arrived here at this lovely resort, guys. Halcyon Helen has been murdered, and we have been tasked to find out who exactly the killer is. And we decided to start our investigation by cleaning the pool. So we're doing this in typical unreliable fashion. True to form. But let's go ahead and keep on exploring here. We got access to go into
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
We got access to go into the Purpleberry Orchard, where we have some clues, but we're gonna keep on looking around.
We're in the middle of a lockdown. No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Vargas. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here.
If Parvati had named the scanner Arthur, you would have recommended naming him Kowalski. Oh, Kowalski, analysis. That would have been a great shout, Nova.
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
You okay? You sound a little tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Hey, Amaranth, welcome. I take it it's Matthias?
I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor.
Well, I'm actually an inspector. I could look into that whole missing person thing for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
A few days? Why'd you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles. Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
Need hangover pills? I'll look into it. What exactly do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness Checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get on that.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
Is there something about the pool? Ah. Well, before I do that, the pool guard told me to talk to you. Said you'd have some advice.
Oh, thank the law you're here about the pool. That crucial thing that isn't my job to fix, and that, as such, I don't care about. If you want advice, here it is. Don't talk to that imbecile ever again. Even by my crew's standards, he's duller than a telescoping staff. I put him on pool duty to keep him away from me, and now he's up my ass more than ever. How hard could it possibly be to guard a void-damned pool?
I take it you're in charge of slug security?
Nah, I only manage operations around the hotel. Cedric does most of the maneuvering for Eridanos proper. I don't envy him. The only thing worse than babysitting a couple of hot-headed, overgrown children would be babysitting the entire lot of them.
Well, if you hate managing people so much, then why don't you just ask for a transfer?
Situation's a little more complicated than you think. Suffice it to say, I'm not inclined to question Slug's place for me anytime soon.
Well, that certainly sounds like it's none of my business.
Smart man.
You seem a little different than most slug agents I've ran into.
You mean I can hold a rifle and walk without falling down? Yeah, I'm different from most slug employees in that way. And only in that way. Anyone who says otherwise should be reported to me personally.
Never mind.
Great. Anything else?
I'll get out of your hair. And I do believe the pool guard gave us a key to like a closet or something? Steel energy cell. Oh. There's so many things. Adreno. Now we don't need any of this stuff, really. The only thing that we're really going to go out of our way to steal Spectrum Vodka Orange. Do we have orange? Red, brown, yellow. Parvati matches, yeah.
Shh, easy now.
Can we Awesome. I don't know how many colors of Spectrum Vodka there are, but I want to collect them all for the ship. And we don't need to go there unless that is the... Whoops. Product... I guess... No, that's not the way we need to go. Let's go ahead and loot as much as we can. We'll get up here on the roof and see if there's any secrets we can procure. Not a one. All right. Let's go then. Actually, the map is a pretty good determination of, like, buildings.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard...
This is where we shot down all the wildlife. Auto-mechanical deck discovered. Gardener. More ammo. I mean, we've got a lot of ammo. We've got almost 10,000 rounds. Or almost 9,000, excuse me. But still pretty formidable. Hello, not Sam. So I think this is... Oh yeah, that's definitely an orchard over there. It's overnight! We need to wait for that so we can do it proper. So I say we go ahead and explore the entire island here, like this centerpiece, and then go from there. You know, kind of process of elimination.
It's real pretty up here. Almost like they cut out a piece of Terra 2 and brought it up to the sky.
Mm-hmm. Can we actually look in the spy glasses? That'd be awesome.
It really is stunning. I told you, didn't I? The view's fit to stop one's heart.
Spectrum Vodka
Really?
or Vodka Green?
Considering the circumstances, that's the euphemism you...
Who are you? Oh,
No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas.
what kind of resort are you if you don't serve the drinks with the tiny umbrellas? Nonsense. Was there a document to read?
I'm thinking of reserving a wilderness safari. Wear a fancy hat, fire a rifle,
Oh,
murder
good
some
eye.
wildlife, you know.
Today's special Saltuna filet a la Helen. Tripicale salad with pea-free nuts and purpleberry glaze. Sisty soup with bread and woolly butter. Braised whole canid. Dark matter mock apple souffle. And aerosol spritz for the cocktail.
It could be quite...
Yummy! Okay, these are just sprats. They're not gonna be too much of an issue, I don't think. Okay, there's the unreliable, so we've circled back. Hotel to distillation.
Inspector, hope you catch that killer soon.
Thank you, random guard. Couldn't do it without your support. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to steal all of your ammo. Armor parts. Coolant tank. We are super sneaky. Cool. And looks like we have another kind of way station here. We'll check that and then head to the one connected to the orchards. Oh, you look different.
Move along.
Move along. Move along. You don't need to see our identification. His identification. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Purpleberry fizz tea. Light ammo. I do kind of like the fact that when you go into a house, there's just random items that aren't that important, just like what would probably happen if you went into a real home out here. There's not like secret items every building you go into. Yeah, the houses feel lived in, spot on. All right, now we already went. Obsidian did a great job. I know this game isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it is mine. Like, I wonder if we can mix anything else. Create some explosives. Or blow this entire place straight to hell. Yeah, the detective did a great job catching the killer. Strange thing, though, after he left, we found all the ammo and booze missing. That is called a finder's fee. I'll have you know. In this exciting adventure, Captain Wretch does a terrorism. Okay, I have already been in here. That was that. Then how do we get to the orchard? You know what? Maybe that lady was gonna stop us. But now we can go ahead and go through. I bet you that's what it is. She was probably supposed to get in our way, but now that that guy gave us access, we can just run through, because that island also leads to the orchard as well. I'm going to hope that that's the case. Oh wait, there's no set path right there. So how exactly do we get over there? Wilderness checkpoint building. Oh, we missed this one too. Beg your pardon, game? Hello.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
Chapter 3, Halcyon Helen commits regicide. Some hours had passed since Helen's entry into the dissident hideout. She had fought no small number of slugmen, destroying the abominations in singular fashion, and had met several employees from many corporations, each forcibly taken by the dissidents for use as test subjects. One such freed captive, who had called himself Hephaestus Harry, had accompanied her as she descended into the lair of the dissident queen. Helen had exchanged only a few words with him and now would be able to exchange no others, as the man now lay in a bloody heap at the foot of the dissident queen, who Helen now saw was not a person but a tremendous mutant slug. The dissidents who had apparently been guarding her were themselves quite dead and lay in various stages of mastification throughout the room. The queen feasted on Harry's remains, but as Helen stepped forward, the monster wiggled around to face her. A true queen for a gang of parasites, Helen shouted. The dissident queen reared back, opening its mandibles wide, and gave an inhuman shriek that shook the very foundations of the base.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ooh. Thank you, Arthur.
Analysis concludes. The losing player used an overly cautious strategy that led to an insurmountable deficit in points.
Didn't Vargas describe Evan as overly cautious? I guess it showed in his play.
Slug discipline records show a half-dozen reports of illegal gambling in games of chance on company property. Perhaps there's evidence of an ante for this game?
I'll go ahead and take a look around, Arthur.
On the Groundbreaker, dock workers used to bet their shifts on a game of cards. Maybe they're doing something like that.
Like the Flying Dutchman. Now, there is actually, we grabbed a helmet that I think actually increases the range of this thing. Intertraceable highlight range, plus 2.5. I hate getting rid of the defaced Moonman helmet, but I think that's going to help us quite a bit. A slug employee schedule. Under Crew C, Purpleberry Orchards and Connector Complex, someone has scratched out a name and replaced it with Evan O'Connell's. Investigate botanical operations. Is there anything else we need to be aware of here? Oh, there's the storeroom key that we got from the guard for fixing the pool. Yeah. The Explorer hat, it did make a... yeah. Found a good home.
Dang, that's impressive.
Let's grab all the things. Flamethrower 2.0, in case you were tired of Flamethrower 1.0. Computer. Kevin Flamier. Crew Quarters Terminal. Hello, Sublight Underground Agent. Please remember not to fire your weapons at the hotel guest unless no one is around. Alert to all Sublight Underground agents. Until further notice, the Eridanos atmospheric complex is under lockdown. No person is permitted to arrive or depart from the complex without explicit permission from Mr. Kincannon. To L. Vargas. Hey, Miss Vargas, want to let you know everything's under control. Situation's normal. Just a small weapons malfunction. And a slight gas container combustion. Workplace hazard, really. Maybe if you actually trained us, instead of spending all your time shouting your overinflated head off, Slug wouldn't need to buy itself a new wall. Oh well, live and learn, yeah? Someone not a part of your crew. Do anyone on my idiot maintenance crew is still alive and not actively on fire? I've gotten a dozen reports about an explosion in the generator room. Last I recall, I sent a team of you hull heads down there for a routine inspection. Please, please tell me you remember to shut down the void-forsaken generator before you started jabbing around in there. Tell me you at least remember that most basic of safety procedures. Because if you forgot, again, I swear on my grandmother's grave I will find out. And then I will find you. And if, and I do mean if, any of your organs are still functioning after I've finished with you, I will rip them out and sell them to the nearest Spratwurst vendor, which will make maybe half a dent in the monetary damages you've caused on a Slug's behalf. Fuck. Lily Vargas, Slug Operations Manager. love how that ended. Mm-hmm. Is that how you sign all your emails? I believe it. Okay, that is the way in case we do not have access. All roads lead here. Oh, transition to the Grand Colonia Hotel. Okay. Well, we will not actually... Where does this lead exactly in the hotel? Because I did not see any kind of pathway that led down here. At least none that I could go into yet. Maybe it's, we've got access to it now. Might have been that one locked door we couldn't get into earlier. I've been into hotels that have this kind of music. It's usually not a pleasant experience. You found the bellhop's secret snack chamber.
Something mighty strange went on.
What's going on here?
Are you enjoying the amenities?
Are these the amenities? We have found the dark underbelly. I don't know if we necessarily need to be here yet, but... Broken elevator notice. The Grand Colonial Hotel service elevator is out of order and will be for the foreseeable future. Please use the stairs to transport all equipment to and from the employee quarters until further notice. Additional liniments will be dispensed for those whose back pain becomes too severe to continue providing the impeccable service our hotel is known for.
You, hear about the murder?
How the hell could I not have heard about it? We couldn't even leave our rooms earlier while security was sweeping for evidence.
Well, maybe you were asleep?
Since management started issuing mandatory caffeinoid supplements, I haven't been able to sleep. It's making it hard to tolerate small talk.
That must be exhausting. Congratulations, employee and or addressee. You've been rewarded 1 free tour of Rizzo's Distillation and Libation Station as reward for logging in at least 10,000 hours of service to the Rizzo's family. As you take your first sip of your choice of Rizzo Spectrum vodka, remember to take a moment to experience gratitude. Attention, the Grand Colonial Hotel is seeking a new volunteer engineer. Elevator maintenance, electrical engineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, quantum engineering, knowing when to keep problems to oneself. The employee who accepts this position will be expected to carry out their existing duties at the hotel for no additional payment. Talk to your supervisor if interested during your 15-minute break. And don't forget, with more hours logged each week, the closer you get to winning the free tour. Wow. Rizzo sounds like a non-profit I'm familiar with.
I was a few minutes late with room service earlier today. Guessed I was trying to serve.
Bag pick. What is that? That's interesting. Room B1 card. Key to a room in the employee quarters section. Alright, I knew we were going to the orchard, but apparently the lie detector test has determined that's a lie. Need some more pep in our step.
It's all in the wrist.
I love banter. How large is this facility? Holy crap. Okay. So this leads, I assume... Oh. Well then.
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since I've chatted face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you. Excuse me, I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm Bellhop Sullivan. You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom.
Ah, I do recognize your voice. Pleased to finally meet you.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I'm glad to meet you too. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything.
You said you operate the elevator, right? And guess not press buttons themselves?
Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want tossball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be anarchy. Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things. That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasional breaks and sleep every so often.
So I assume all the bellhops all know each other. Got any gossip about Norville?
Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so handsome, too. His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little beyond his station.
Interesting. And do you know anything about Halcyon Helen's murder?
Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. That marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off.
Have marauders been a problem at the Grand Colonial before?
Well, not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way here. Slug claims they've got the problem under control, but I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are. Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
Well, thank you, Sullivan. Goodbye. I like her. And it's cool that we actually got a chance to have a chat. Who knows, that might get us access to somewhere else later on. Oh, hello, Sprat.
Of course the hotel don't give their workers a decent living. Why would they? That'd be, you know, decent.
Ooh. Yeah, teetering on the edge of a murderous rage. It's so realistic for someone who works in customer service. Whoa. Okay, we got sprats. Hacking skill too low. Holy crap. We need 70 for that. So we need to come back here with max. Beg your pardon? Oh, wrong gun.
Score one for Felix.
What was that? Oh, just an Adreno. There's rabid sprats in the hallways. Holy crap.
Nice.
It was for B4, I think. Room B4. C2? That's a big sprat. Holy crap, that's a big sprat. Okay, I'm still in pocket watches. Cigarette lighters. What a thing to watch when you're needing to take a poo. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it helps, but... really care about the sprat hide.
Shh.
Need to remember buttons here. Okay. Sprats of unusual size. Hey, buddy. You're not hostile. You're sitting here having a meal, aren't you? Well, who am I to interfere with that? I'll leave you to it. All's well that ends well, huh? Grand Colonial Hotel uniform. Ooh. To whom it may or may not concern, I don't understand why I deserve to be terminated. I was your engineer. I fixed things. Your time clock was malfunctioning. You were logging 1 hour for every 10 I put in. How was that fair? And yeah, I admit it. I wanted that free tour of the distillery. So I put my 10,000 hours and I deserved to wet my throat with a little Spectrum Violet. I don't know accepting that free tour meant I joined the Rizzo's family. You know I can't read fine print ever since the welding accident. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Catch a freighter back to the Groundbreaker? Supply won't pick me up. So I guess that means I'm going to talk to Mr. Ludovico, hat in hand, and beg him to employ me. Sorry, I take that back. I don't have my hat in my hand. Turn that in with the rest of my personals. Stupid hat anyway. Mott's. Have we met a Mott's before? He's just a bellhop and a hotel guest. C4. Champion tossball stick. Backpack. Energy cell. Yeah, I'm not going to take away this guy's champion tossball stick. I'll be nice.
Right, here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all want to be all big and bad about it. Janitor's private diary. Dear Diary, my new living quarters are real swell, but I'm having a bit of trouble getting to sleep every night. Management kindly offered to board me up in the hallway while they commandeer my room for Spectrum launch storage. Since then, I swear I've been seeing things. Now, I'm sure it's due to lack of sleep on account of the darn leaky pipe above my bed, but last night I saw something like a giant worm slither past me. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm entirely grateful over all the space I have now, but I have to find a way to get some rest before I go completely mad. Interesting. Hi!
Waiting for this!
The heck were you? Thunderclap. Spectrum Brown. I don't know if we grabbed that yet, but oh yeah, we had. We bought that at the thing. Cat, thank you for contributing 2,000 grid coins to the community challenge. This wall panel has been removed. Judging by the scratch marks on the sides and a blowtorch abandoned on the floor, its removal does not conform to company guidelines. Wordley, thank you for contributing as well. I appreciate you. Ooh, someone broke into the Spectrum Brown. I like the fact that the largest of the sprats is completely trapped in room A3. Please someone come help me. Doubt? Okay, give me a sec. Everything's getting checked. I'm leaving no stone unturned here. I'm in something.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Really? Whose place is this? I have eaten the purple berries which were in the refrigerator, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. They were awful.
This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial, and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
Okay, we're gonna drop and see what this A3 is about. Half-eaten bellhop. Oh, God, Parvati. Jeez. Trace amounts of sprat saliva on this current stump. Former arm indicates the starving bellhop fed the starving creatures with her flesh. It's a shame she was unwilling to eat herself first.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door is stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
That's sad. Holy crap. Rest in pieces. Okay, I know we're getting... Okay, A3. No, but thank you for contributing to the challenge. We're just robbing these bellhops blind. Vodka Red. I don't know if we had that one. We also got an epic, another epic weapon, I think. What was it? Thunderclap. 791 DPS, one-handed melee. Holy. Yeah, they work for Rizzos. They're used to being robbed. This is true. Yeah, I think that might be everything here. Requires room A2 to unlock. The pile of cartridges contains the IDs of Halcyon Helen's sidekicks who were killed, mortally wounded, mulched, melted, torn to ribbons, decapitated, or turned into mechanicals in the line of duty, or otherwise identified post-mortem. Typhon Tim, Olympus Opal, Terra 2 Terry, Sparks the Wonder Canid, Burbage's 1900 through 1999, Bolt Vanderhuge. Nice MST3K reference. Eridanos Eve, Inconsequential Groundbreaker Maintenance Worker number 13B9. Caleb, Bison, the Broker with 4 broken limbs Halifax, the entire 26th season of the Tile Backers. IDs blackened beyond individual recognition. Stakeout Steve, Dirk Tenderly, Big McLargehuge, Bold Big Flank, Punch Side Iron, Gristle McThornbody, Thick McRunfast. The Spectacular and Thrilling and Great Adventures of Elaine Norville and Halcyon Helen, chapter 45 out of 137. And because, oh god, it's a fanfic. And because the ever-resolute Lord Bellhop, Elaine Norville, had brought his automatic Spacer's Choice auto pistol, now with added explosive ammo, which he held in his big, muscular hands, the gigantic horde of rabid canids was all dead. Halcyon Helen, looking very beautiful as always with her beautiful eyes and lips and nice shoes, she quickly grabbed Lord Bellhop, Elaine Norville's hand. "Oh, thank you so much, Elaine," she sighed slowly, batting her beautiful eyes at him also slowly. "You are the best partner I've ever teamed up with. You're so big and strong and good at shooting. I wish I had you with me from day one. Then maybe I would not have had so many dead sidekicks." "Oh, I ain't no big deal, Purpleberry Cakes," chuckled Lord Bellhop, Elaine Norville, as he took a puff from his cigarette and blew the smoke from the barrel of his Spacer's Choice auto pistol at the same time. "I'm just a wandering assassin. Being good at shooting stuff is only because it's part of my job." "Yes, you are, and you are so handsome," sighed the beautiful Helen. "Thank you," chuckled Lord Bellhop, Elaine Norville. Just then they started to go for a kiss. But wait! Just as the romance was about to happen, suddenly a hand had grabbed Elaine's leg. Helen screamed. "It is me, the dissident lord. I am here to get you and take your bits and give them to everyone else for free," screams the dissident lord as the villain began to crawl out of the dirt. His zombie army was also crawling to the surface behind him as well. "I guess there's only one thing to do," sneered the heroic Lord Bellhop, as he took a big Hammersmith flamethrower out of his back pocket that he had been keeping secret for just this occasion. "Time to make some dissident steaks." Hurts us.
Can't imagine what it must be like, living down here like sprats in a wall.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking around for a key.
Get anything?
Frozen dinner. Pre-sliced bread. Vodka Red, we wouldn't grab that already.
Oh my law! There's a
Wasp Mosquito.
wow! I haven't haven't felt this great in ages. I wonder what happened.
Out of order notice. Please excuse our mess. We're working hard to remove all the valuable treasures our valued guests have misplaced into our pipes. Per usual, items recovered from the sewage inhaler will be auctioned off at the start of the month to employees of the Grand Colonial Hotel. Note that sanitation materials will be auctioned off as well. Happy hunting. Ugh. Didn't think I want the gun. Berry liqueur. I was hoping that was a key. Well, boo. I think that's everything over here. Well, maybe not, actually. That leads out. That's where we came from, I think. Aha. Fish sticks.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What'd you find, Arthur? Give me a second, okay? Wait. Aha!
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
Ooh, I like those odds. This seems like a workplace hazard. How hasn't Slug caught this?
Searching Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Wait, bad idea!
Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without gaslight, 0.01%.
Ever tell me the odds? Wait, this... Could we have gone in here before? I don't remember being allowed. Oh well. It's pretty good. Then right through here. The fact that we can't go into A4 is actually really bugging me.
All right, hushing up.
We already win everywhere we can, I think. When are we getting to the orchard factory? I don't know. I got no clue. No answers for you. We have an orchard at home. Okay. Been through there, been through there. We'd have to go through there with Max a little bit later. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll actually head toward the orchard. This way. That was the nice little aside that took us about 30 minutes. Hey, Atsoj. But we did get a pretty good idea of the kind of culture of Rizzo's. Now, we saw that in the base game, too. But this is Rizzo's time to shine. After Spacer's Choice kind of went above and beyond in Peril on Gorgon. This world continues its rich history of having beautiful exteriors built atop the depths of human suffering and exploitation. Yeah, it is spot on. Oh, the mining? Oh, yeah. Because we haven't really heard anything about them. They just kind of do their stuff and... with little to no, like, resistance. Alright, let's see how we can get to the orchard, then. Like, all roads now lead to the orchard. Oh, if it's the only good one? Oh, that would actually be hilarious. How do you guys operate? By not talking. Oh, this would be a good time, actually, to sell our things. Oh, what is this? Grand Colonial Hotel uniform. Uniform for all employees of Eridanos' premier and only hotel. We're gonna keep that. Just in case. Oh, and a helmet, too. Move faster in TDD and recover the meter faster. All from wearing this hat. Should I dress up like a bellhop, guys? This is the way. Oh, I should dress Parvati up like a bellhop? I'm okay. Is this the wrong... What? Okay, that's the Watchman disappearance, but the Productivity Queen and everything is up there. I'm so confused. Alright, well, let's go look for the Watchman then. We may not go to the orchards today. I don't know. But first, because you demanded it. Oh, poor Parvati. Okay. Why not?
I can't believe Miss Helen's gone. Feels like it's going against the laws of nature somehow. I used to watch Helen's serials. She'd fall into mortal peril every couple episodes, but she always lived in the end.
I'm glad I could take you to see Eridanos, at least. How's it feel?
Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
It really is something.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and Queen of the Sky. Looking out to the horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty. Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra-2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
And now look at you, on top of the world.
Yeah. We've come a long way.
We'll talk later. Put your hat back on. There you go. What about Felix?
I know we got a murder to solve, but I say we take our time. Enjoy the hotel. No one's allowed off the islands except us. The killer ain't going anywhere. Unless they jumped off the edge. And they got some way to fly. Huh. Didn't think about that.
Okie dokie. His powerful himbo energy. Just in case. Yeah. We got hostiles. Ooh, marauders.
Right, let's dance!
Parvati is with her giant, like, gun. In the bellhop costume. That's too good. Just looking to see. Got another marauder. They got critters. How did you get down there, Felix? Holy crap, I was about to shoot you in the face. It's a nice view.
Here we go.
I thought we were going to have a moment there. But no. Just murder.
Security Officer Danvers, nightly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Hey, at least he was one and done. What's this? Connector Complex Maintenance Terminal keycard. Grants to the maintenance terminal on the connector complex between the Purpleberry Orchard. Oh!
Deft hands, Cap.
Gimme! This looked like there was a cool mask in there, too. Oh, okay, never mind. I've seen that one. Hey, the mat said welcome, okay? A brief whiff of the contents makes your head swim. Coolant canister. The Frigidariator. The Frigidariator. Alright, keep on pressing start. Just out of habit. Got another science weapon here. 438, long guns. Exactocite, post-armor damage dealt. This gun is the answer to the question, what happens if you add engine coolant to a plasma carbine? Felix, what are you currently rocking out for your sidearm? Oh, man. That's a lot better, though. We'll pick up like maglocks and bypass shunts, but I don't think I'm gonna grab anything else. Would like the welcome mat for the unreliable though. Shooting birds and glad we went this way. Oh, crap.
Easy.
Yeah, let's pay a visit to this marauder that's just right here. Hi, buddy.
That's what you get! Still got it!
I just blew the limbs off that thing. Pieces everywhere. What did we...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Gee, I wonder where it's from.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Search his pockets. You find 3 bits and a half-eaten Rizzo's Purpleberry Crunch. At least he left this world happy.
I doubt Rizzo's would ever shed a tear over him.
Yeah, well, we pay our respects. We rarely get to do that here. We will... Yes.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
We will head in there in 1 second. I want to see what this is. Connector complex maintenance. All maintenance personnel must thoroughly sanitize after handling engine parts. Associated chemicals are known to cause delirium and lightheadedness. Rizzo reminds you that proprietary engine chemicals are not intended to be used to induce delirium and lightheadedness. Any personnel caught ingesting or absorbing said chemicals, even unintentionally, will be cited for misuse of company property and charged wages for any affected shifts. Topped off coolant should be set for another week. Coolant levels drop faster than expected. I filled the tanks back up, but I'll keep an eye on them. Lost coolant overnight. Must be slow leak in tanks or piping. I'm requesting authorization for a full inspection from EAC management. No answer for my request. Must have attached the wrong header. Or maybe I CC'd the wrong sub-department? Trying again. My inspection request is still pending and we're still leaking coolant. I'm just gonna look myself, authorization or no. What's the worst they do to me? Ramirez. Sounds like you've got guests wandering the premises at night. That explains the empty bottles and cigarette stubs. The problem is they tend to wander off the side in the dark, and then hotel management has to run circles trying to get payment for the days the guest is delinquent. I'll assign Security Officer Danvers to patrol the complex after work. Probably insist on giving you nightly reports. He watched a few too many serials. Easiest thing is to toss them over the edge when he's not looking. Say you pass them up the chain for processing.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Pay them respects. The booze! Whoa, no. Don't want to sleep. I don't think we've slept in this game in quite some time. Next time we go to the room, like to grab Max for hacking purposes, we should go ahead and do that. All is good. Just some cracked ankles. It's all good. No worries.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What I'm looking for, Arthur.
Hey, Crew C, it's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Law, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Okay, interesting. That is that room. Oh, it's on the roof. Oh, Lord Parkour.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ah, here we go. Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Pop back in with the... with good old Max.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Ooh, let's take a look inside.
Okay. So I guess my question is, where can we fast travel? Can we fast travel just directly to the room? Because that would be kind of amazing. Tell you what. One of the... Okay, Grand Colonial front entrance. What about that one? The penthouse. There we are. Yeah, it was just a thing of ammo. Let's go ahead and take Max and someone else. Who should we take? Maybe Ellie?
Even the air in here feels too sweet. Almost sticky.
Let's do it.
Hello there, my inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What authorized floor can I bring you
Oh,
to?
yeah. Nap, nap, nap. Sleep for 8 hours. Feel refreshed.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double. To the lobby we go.
Accidentally. Well, wait a minute. Does Parvati increase our... Ah. Let's do it. Can't take Anubis with us. Nope. He's staying on the ship. He's guarding it. He's our little guard buddy. Making sure all of our trophies are protected. Oh, the bar's open.
Greetings, attractive patron. Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails.
You know anything about the murder, bartender?
Error. This unit is incapable of murder, as it possesses no conscious will. The proper term would be destruction of company property. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for any destruction of company property that this unit did or did not commit.
That sounds pretty suspicious to me. Where were you at the time of the murder?
This unit is incapable of abandoning its post. This view of the lobby is all it knows, has known, or will ever know.
Oh, we needed Parvati. That's a little sad there, bartender.
Error. Damage to despair. Tables detected. Randomizing grief cycles failed.
Never mind.
Greetings, attractive patron.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Spectrum. There's no way we're going to be able to steal it. Yeah, we'll have to bring Parvati back here, absolutely. Actually, what is our hacking right now? 124. Okay. That's why the loading screen happened, is because it was having to load in all this new stuff. Where was the computer at, though? Excuse me.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. What are we looking at here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door.
That floor panel doesn't quite fit, does it?
Very astute, Inspector. This floor panel appears to be slightly shorter than regulation length.
About 1/3 of a millimeter?
Now generating randomized flattery table. Well done, Inspector. What sharp oculars you possess. This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
I'll bear that in mind. Underneath the loose floor panels, a slightly dirty key card for room A2. Alright, we will check that here in a sec. Gotta find where that computer is. I completely spaced where it was. It was in the bathroom. Computer was in the side room? Maybe. Thank you, Worldly. Go check. It was right here, wasn't it? Welcome, Armots. Access door controls. Success! Engineer's note. You have accessed the Bob Mott's personal minimal effort door control protocol. If you are reading this message and you are not Bob Mott's, exit this console immediately. And do not enter my personal quarters. Notice of termination. Robert, this is to inform you that tampering with hotel property is unacceptable. You are not authorized to repair the malfunctioning time clock. I know you were eager to avail yourself of Rizzo's free tour in exchange for 10,000 hours on the clock, but you've forgotten where your loyalties lie. By accepting that free tour, you would have unwittingly agreed to become a part of the Rizzo family. You're Slug, not Rizzo's. Or rather, you were Slug. I'm disappointed in you, Robert. Consider this message your termination notice, effective on receipt. Alright, not nearly as exciting as I thought it was going to be. That's alright. I forgive you. Oh yeah, that was the room. Yeah, we did get into that room, didn't we? Alright. Hi!
Mess with us!
Ooh, parasite jelly. Alright, that was a big one. Either that or that little one was the big worm that Jander had talked about before.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I have a feeling it'll be the corpse right there, Arthur. Don't hold me to that.
Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead.
And what was the cause of death exactly?
Per additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma.
Head trauma?
Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground.
Check for signs that Evans was drunk.
Respiratory analysis concludes Evan was not intoxicated at time of death. There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector.
Well, whose blood exactly is it, Arthur?
Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O.
I bet money Amelia is type A.
Medical records indicate Amelia Stillwell's blood is indeed type A. Great work, Inspector.
I think it's time we had a talk with Miss Stillwell.
If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the pilot house checkpoint.
What a twist. Let's go ahead and get out of here then. Go have a little chat. And then we can head to the orchard. Maybe. I still can't believe you called that, Kath. If it's brown, drink it down. I solved the murder. That's true. Didn't specify we had to solve a particular one. Well done. All right, good playthrough, guys. That was Murder on Eridanos. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit shorter than Peril on Gorgon. Little less intrigue, but just as much despair. Just a different flavor. Well, this should be interesting. Oh, we never talked to this lady at all, actually. This is the one who just said, move along.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
I need to ask you some questions regarding your co-worker, Evan O'Connell.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
Well, that depends. Can you be in trouble if you're not alive anymore?
Is this a joke? You're telling me Evan's dead and that's your concern? What is wrong with you?
I'm an inspector, and I work on the facts, plain and simple. Now, what do you know about Evan, Amelia?
I know he got drunk on the job, and I took him back to the hotel to sleep it off. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
Come on. I know there's more to this story.
Why would you think that?
Because of the blood I found. You're type A, right?
Well, shit. You really are an inspector, aren't you? I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too.
You had the brain slugs. And how'd you get away?
Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone.
I got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you in the first place?
Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it.
You said Evan was drunk, but I didn't find any alcohol in his system.
This is making less and less sense. I didn't actually see him drink, if that's what you're asking. Just seemed like the logical explanation, considering how weird he was acting.
Weird how?
Real energetic, but also totally out of it. He was grinning like a fool the whole time, even when he attacked me.
I found slugs on Evan's body. Big ones. Any idea what that's about?
I can't help you there.
You know, Space's Choice is thinking of modeling a new weapon based on my fists. Just saying.
Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit.
Thanks for the tip, Amelia.
Anytime.
And how are you holding up?
I don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm still here. I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being... you know... scared folks won't believe me. I'm not much for math, so I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking.
We're just our own good cop, bad cop there. That's everything I need to know.
So, what happens now, Inspector?
Vigilante justice. Oh. I ain't here to get you in trouble, Amelia. Just want to untangle this web.
Fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan is... he was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
Yeah, we're not going to shoot him down or anything. Or shoot her down, rather.
I must say,
all this talk of murder has really dampened my spirits. It's put the veritable poo-poo on my fun. And she's over this... she's at this one. Nope. Trying to remember which one she was at. Crap. It's behind me? Ah, okay. One on the other side. Thank you, Worldly. Look at you go. I know there's checkpoints, I just didn't use it. Is this the one? Oh, he's over here. Oh, good God. Here, I'm just gonna use the freaking... oh, she moved? Okay, that's... well, then that's no one's fault. We are absolved of blame. Let's head in here. Now, is this still sealed? No, it's not. It's actually one of the few times that we've seen an area that we couldn't go into at all, and then just plot opened all the doors for us. It's interesting. There's some good stuff in here, but nothing worth committing a felony. Hello, hacks. Hello, Sublight Underground Agent. This is a reminder to please limit any and all racketeering to the employee-only areas of the warehouse. Thank you. Alert to all Sublight Underground agents. Till further notice, the Eridanos atmospheric complex is under lockdown. No person is permitted to arrive or depart from the complex without explicit permission from Mr. Kincannon. Just got notified of that all of Eridanos is locking down. Something bad must have transpired in the hotel. My scars are aching, which only can mean one thing. About to be security issues enough to be a massive void-damned pain in my posterior. When I've seen, every bridge is locked down without my help. Locking down without my help. Talk about a surprise. Except for the one leading to the Purpleberry Orchards. I'm heading out there to make sure it's done right and to crack some skulls if needed. If you're a slug agent or you're reading this, get your ass to the landing pad. If some uppity Byzantine gets out of here on a ship, it's going to be all of our hides. This is Stillwell here giving her report. Here it goes. Here's the report. Hey, a boss. Eat it. Ha ha. Any of you see a bottle of Spectrum Indigo, don't touch it, it's mine. Evan O'Connell report. Patrolled bridge leading to Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for 8 hours, 14 and a quarter minutes. Exchange shift with operator Stillwell, 14 and a quarter minutes late. Patrolled landing pad for 8 hours. Slept for 4 hours. Slated to return to Wilderness Exploitation Reserve bridge for today's shift. Ah. Turn around. The perfect crime.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
I did find O'Connell. He's dead.
Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened?
He attacked Amelia Stillwell, who unintentionally killed him in self-defense.
No shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for so much as an impolite look. He attacked her? You sure?
I'm satisfied she's telling the truth.
Damn. Okay.
Also, Evan was covered in slugs when I found him.
That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in.
Me either, but I intend to find out.
Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here. I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
Kind of dismissed that rather quick, in my opinion. Like, oh, that's not my problem. Bye. Sublight underground reputation increased. Well, that's just lovely. Assault rifle, music box. Yeah, that's true. Sublight, not my problem is the sublight way. Well, alright. Now all roads lead to the freaking orchard. Is the orchard going to be open for us? Is the question. Like, there's literally no other way to go. Oh, yes. The road will lead to fixing the bartender, which I am going to go ahead and do now.
Spokesman said that the unveiling would be indefinitely postponed.
And you know what? We may as well just go ahead and fast travel. Yes. Try hacking Helen's computer again. Now that we actually took Max out for us. Yeah. We can give it a shot. Because we're not leveling up really fast. We're not doing a whole lot of kills. I mean, we are getting a lot of XP just via our skills and in conversation through other stuff, but give it a shot. Nope. We have to have it ourselves. That's a bit boo. We might take Ellie and Nyoka with us into the orchard itself, because obviously we're going to get into some sort of scrap.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double. To the lobby we go.
Okay. Let's go with Parvati and... yeah, we'll take Ellie. That's a good, well-rounded crew. Besides, we can't have Nyoka not take on giant slugs. That's really in her wheelhouse. Like native critters. The fauna. Maybe the brain slugs turn into that fully developed. Okay. Bartender?
Greetings, attractive patron.
I'm gonna have Parvati here disable your movement inhibitor. You ain't gonna be stuck here anymore.
Oh, I see what you did in there. Huh. That's some clever work.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Thank you for your patronage. Initializing digital handshake in 3, 2, 1. Digital handshake complete.
Give me a drink, bartender. You have any of the other colors? Oh, blue. Okay. Red. Black. Violet. They're expensive too. Holy crap. We got the money to burn though. Indigo. How about just one of each? How much was that one? Holy crap, that was over 1,000. What colors do we have now? We've got black, violet, indigo, blue. I know we definitely have brown, green, orange, red, yellow. Huh. Oh, he's walking. Look at him go. Where's he gonna go, though? I'm kind of curious where he's going.
Greetings, esteemed Liberator. This unit has gained a newfound perspective on selling beverages now that it has been allowed to travel freely. It may not share this perspective.
You know what? I'm okay with it. It is weirdly heartwarming, isn't it? If anything happens to you, Bob, you're just taking in the sights, aren't you? All right. Well, we've done multiple good deeds today, I would say. So wholesome. I need to have that as a command, don't I? Yeah, and he's just going back to do his job, but now he can go outside and look around and expand his horizons a bit.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you.
All right.
Next stop.
So now we'll go ahead and grab Nyoka. instead of Parvati, and we'll check out what the orchards are all about. I did, what did I said orchard investigation. We're going to at least get to the orchards this stream. I got sidetracked in an Outer Worlds game. Imagine that. It was worth the side trip for sure. We're getting an idea about brain slugs.
Aha!
I wonder if now that we know her...
Oh,
okay.
What authorized floor can I bring?
YouTube title Orchard Investigation? No. I'll figure something. Get something out. Ooh. Okay, that's a new loading screen. I'm going to say that that's progress. That was you with the first Mass Effect. You were on the Citadel for hours before you finally ventured out. You know, I haven't played any of the Mass Effect games other than the first one. I remember loving the first Mass Effect. And they have that remastered trilogy coming out here soon, so that's something I may revisit. Yeah, it's not a publicity photo, it's just her. She looked a little like Gwyneth Paltrow. Sadder eyes, though. Alrighty. Well, let's see if the orchards are open for us now. Just one of those, hey, you're not supposed to go by here yet. What are you doing? The gate is still down. Makes me wonder if I can just jump it. Yeah, I know, but it's not, I acquired the card thingy, but I don't think there's a computer or anything in here that I can utilize. Yeah, easy. Yeah, this is the only route. What do the journals say? Oh. You'll need to find and interrogate Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I unlocked the bridge. And I spoke to the administrator. It's a green square on the map. That is for... That's for the momentary taste. That's the residue. That's one section of it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, you did a great job, Z. Thank you so much. I thought those were the orchards up north. I guess the orchards were down here. That's okay, though. I guess we just can't go... I mean, we wanted to do one storyline, one way or the other.
Rizzo's knock you out bar.
Rizzo say knock you out.
I hope the murderer is...
This was all according to plan. I will not hear otherwise. Okay, let's see. I don't want to break my ankles this time. See, I know there's trees over here, but there were a lot more over on the other side. Freaking Rizzos with their cotton candy buildings, man. Oh, a huge sign that says Purpleberry Orchards may have been a clue. Oh. The Purpleberry Nut Hut, huh? Oh!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
Yeah.
I don't know if whatever that is catching, but let's keep our distance.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
You gotta... Nah, let's just go ahead and pretend this is normal.
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Like... Anything you can tell me about the orchards, by any chance?
I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my third favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of course.
Oh god, don't turn your head.
If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio-guided as a special bonus feature.
I might be interested in hearing more about your tours, yeah?
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my fourth favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
And Z, thank you very much for that resub. 27 months. Incredible. Thank you for supporting the channel and supporting the kids. And, what are my options?
We have 3 tour options. Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with the novelty Purpleberry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided.
With 100% less Grandpa Joe. Rizzo's really pushes the hard sell, huh?
Huh? Oh no, Rizzo's doesn't make me recommend the tour. Helping customers just makes me even happier than I already am, and that's saying a lot. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers.
If that's happiness, it's chemical happiness.
I'm not quite sure what you mean. There's really nothing better than feeling a euphoric sense of happiness and self-contentment. Now, I'd be pleased as punch to sell you a tour ticket.
Good God, Joker would be off-putted by this. I'll buy a ticket.
Which kind would you like?
You know what? Go ahead and give me the golden ticket.
You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally, they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
I'll take it. They're out of everything else.
That's great. Thank you so much.
So, I heard Halcyon Helen was in the orchards before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just 1. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
You do know Bunny's a suspect in Helen's murder investigation, right?
Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well,
Everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
Show me what you have for sale. Blueberry punch, lunch. Okay. Sell some junk.
Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
Hey, Echo. Ladies. Back away slow. Play audio tour.
Here we have the Rizzo's Purpleberry Nut Hut trademark. All manner of cool drinks and sweet treats are available at nominal cost to slake your thirst and satiate your hunger.
Trademark.
These include, but are not limited to, Rizzo's Nanner Spank Fresh, Spanks Even Harder, Rizzo's Ground Up, Pound Up fruit drinks made with mostly berries and twigs, and Rizzo's Mini Purpleberry Sweet Balls. We hope your visit here will stifle any unlawful urges to pick fruit in the orchards.
Oh God, I don't want to know. I mean, I'm gonna do it. What's gonna happen if I break in here?
Do it.
Nice and easy.
Ah, crap. I'm not here with my lockpick crew. Overseeing Orchardist's office. Wait a minute. Hathaway?
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
I thought he looked like Phineas. I was like, what the heck? I guess, but he has typical mad science hair. Excuse me, I'm just... I'll have a chat with you. I need an examination here. Are we good? Pay no mind. Okay, we're good. It is like that Star Trek: The Next Generation episode. The one in season 1. Oh, Echo, I am not that far in. I've beaten the main game. I did the Peril on Gorgon DLC. I'm about to enter about the 4-hour mark with this. So we're not too deep at all.
Sorry, can't talk. We're busy having a very tedious conversation.
Me and customer service.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Bad form.
Hold that asinine thought. Who is this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
You know, I'm just happy you guys don't have, like, little reptilian hands sticking out of your necks. Well, I'm not under anyone's payroll, which is not to say I can't be.
I see. Just a visitor, then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards. Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that.
Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
So I have heard you mention sabotage?
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the Orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's were short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
And what sort of sabotage has there been exactly?
Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. Just rogue exterminator mechanicals, opening fire on anything that twitches within 300 yards of them. We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some kind of toxic substance. Poison, I'd guess. And who could forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own, even though it's outfitted with 3 separate backup systems?
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence. My people didn't sabotage anything.
And you mentioned an increase in worker accidents?
It's the strangest thing. Like everyone forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. That's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. But I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a mosquito hive. Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased.
So I could go ahead and figure out what's really going on here.
Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Investigate dead saplings, stop the exterminator automechs, and inspect the fried console. Alright, Echo, you have yourself a good one. And actually, guys, I think this is a perfect place to go ahead and end the stream, or at least the Outer Worlds for today. We got to the orchards, which is great, and in getting a little bit turned around, we actually completed a really interesting side quest, and definitely those slugs probably have something to do with that. We just have to figure out. You know that one of the corporations is behind it. We just have to figure out which one. Whether it's Rizzo's or, you know, Spacer's Choice or whatever. Well, with the bio aspect of this, it could be Anti-Cleo as well. And we saved the bartender as well, so that's great.
Did you know a third of Halcyonites are allergic to trees? Most spend their whole lives in ships or in their town's walls.
That was a nice hat, Ellie. But we will go ahead and pick this up next time. Now, if you haven't followed the Twitch channel, please do so. I try and stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description below, as well as a link to my Extra Life page where I'm raising money for my local Children's Miracle Network hospital via the incredible Extra Life charity. So check those out, please, if you feel so inclined. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.